Bars loaded. Doesn't change. Okay, 127.5 for Michael.
Yeah.
That's a good lift. That's a good lift. Well done. Load the bar. 140. 2 reds, a white, and a 2.5. 2 reds, a white, and a 2.5. For Geoffrey, followed by Dominic, Thomas, James, Will, Tim, Daniel, and Gary. We are in Group C, men's deadlift. First attempts. Bars loaded for Geoffrey, 140 kilos on the bar.
Thanks, man.
Competing 74 kilo division, weighed in at 72.4. Opening deadlifts.
Yeah.
That's a good lift. Load the bar, 190 kilos, 2 reds, a blue, a green, and a 2.5. 2 reds, a blue. Okay, no, do it that way. 190 kilos on the bar. For Dominic's followed by Thomas, James, Will, Tim, Daniel, and Gary. 190 kilos on the bar. Dominic weighed in at 82.8.
Yeah.
Good lift. Okay, load the bar stays at 190 for Thomas. Stays at 190 for Thomas.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded for Thomas, 190.
Pull it right up and hold. So stop. Close. Wait.
Yeah.
3 whites. Yeah, lifters are reminded not to smash the weights into the floor, if you can help it. Yeah, you've got to show control with the descent of the bar to the platform. Okay, load the bar, 205, 205. Yeah, it's a good lift. Lifters must show control of the bar at all times during the lift, including on the descent. 205 for James.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded. After James will be Will, Tim, Daniel, and Gary.
Come on, James. Yeah.
That's a good lift. Load the bar to 220, 220 kilos. For Will Berkman, 220. Will will be followed by Tim, Daniel, and Gary.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded. For Will, 220.
Go on, Will. Easy open up.
Down.
That's a good lift. Load the bar to 227, 227 kilos. 227.5, 227.5 for Tim.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded. For Tim, 227.5.
Come on, Timmy. Pick it up.
Right through hips. Down.
That's a good lift. Load the bar to 230, 230 kilos for Daniel Anderson. $230 kilos for Daniel Anderson.
Bars loaded. You got it?
Go on, Dan. Easy open up.
Come on, Danny. Get on the board. Using the sumo stance.
Down.
Nice controlled opener, that's a good lift, well done. Load the bar to 235, 235 for Gary Young. Great battle between Gary and Daniel happening today. 235 for Gary.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded. Bars loaded for Gary. Come on, Gary. Get on the board.
Anytime, Gary. Relax.
Don't rush it.
Relax. Anytime. Nice and easy. Come on.
Down.
Great control. Okay, that's a good lift. Okay, now we move into the second round. The bar to 140 kilos for Michael. 140 kilos for Michael. Michael will be followed by Geoffrey, Dominic, Thomas, James, Will, Tim, Daniel, Gary. That makes up the Group C. Group C deadlift. $140 kilos for Michael.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded.
Come on, Stagni.
Get in rip fast. Okay, let's go. Space. Hold.
Down.
That's a good lift. Load the bar to 147.5, 147.5 for Geoffrey Lewis. All the men getting their opening attempts. Geoffrey will be followed by Dominic, Thomas, James, Will, Tim, Daniel and Gary. Geoffrey Lewis, you're next on the platform. Dominic,
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded for Geoffrey, 147 and a half.
Let's go, Geoffrey!
Weighed in at 72.4 kilos. Squatted 185 today. Open deadlift at 140. Now he moves up another 7.5 to 147 and a half.
Down.
Nicely done. Good lift. Just like fine wine, you get better as you get older. Load the bar at 200 kilos. 200 kilos for Dominic. Dominic will be followed by Thomas, James, Will, Tim, Daniel and Gary. 200 kilos on the bar for Dominic. Thomas, you're on deck. James, you're in the hole. 200 kilos. Dominic was successful in his opening, 190. Now he moves up another 10, looking to build a total of hopefully around 500. Bars loaded, 200.
Come on, Dom. Wait.
Hold.
Wait.
Down.
That's a good lift. Bar remains the same at 200. Can we tighten it up, please? 200 on the bar. Just tighten up the collars, please. Same weight, 200. Make sure it's tight.
You take those little weights off. Bars loaded.
Okay, bars loaded for Thomas, 200 kilos. $200 kilos for Thomas, opened at 190.
Pause.
Come on.
Get
Come
out.
on, Tom.
Wait.
Down.
That's a good lift. Load the bar at 221, 221 kilos. I think this is a sub-junior record, 74 kilos. 74 kilos sub-junior national record, 221 kilos. For James, a sub-junior national record. James weighed in at 73.6 this morning. He opened at 205. Now he's attempting a national record at 221. A bars loaded. Bars loaded. Let's get behind him. This is a good total. 221 at 73.6. A national record attempt for a junior, sub-junior. Oh, looks like he's got it.
Down.
Yes, well done. Congratulations. National record. Okay, load the bar at 232.5. 232.5 for Will Berkman. Will Berkman. 232.5. He opened at 220. Now he moves up to 232.5. 82.6 he weighed in at. Total so far is 522.5. This will add substantially to that total. If he gets it, 232.5. The bar's loaded.
Close. All the way up. Just up. Close. Wait.
Down.
Well done. Load the bar. 235. 235 kilos for Tim Davies. 235. 235 for James.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded for Tim.
Got this, man. Come on, Tim.
235.
Down.
That's a good lift. Okay, load the bar to 242.5. 242.5 for Daniel Anderson. 242.5. Daniel will be followed by Gary. That'll be the end of round 2 in Group C.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded for Daniel. 242.5. Come on, Danny.
Come on, man. Rip it up. Come on.
Oh, what's happening? Load the bar to 250, 250. 250 kilos for Gary out. Okay, 250 kilos for Gary.
Come on, Gary. Come on.
Come on, fire up. Looking for a 600 plus total. It's a big number. Come on, Gary, drive it up. That's a good lift, well done. Okay, that's the end of round 2. Okay. Okay. Now we begin round 3. Load the bar to 147.5. 147.5 for Michael. Michael will be followed by Geoffrey, Thomas, Dominic, Will, Tim, Daniel, James and Gary. 147.5. $147.5. This is Michael's last lift of the competition. He opened his deadlift at 127.5. Okay, standard protocol is if there's any blood matter on the bar, it needs to be cleaned. Scotty, where's Scotty? Okay, we'd like to thank our sponsors today, Outlast Nutrition, SPD and Beast Genetics. They provided the sale of items. Okay. The lifting order in the last round of Group C is Michael, followed by Geoffrey, Thomas, Dominic, Will, Tim, Daniel, and Gary. Next lifter on the platform is Michael. He opened at 127.5 on the deadlift. His second attempt was 140. Now he's moving up another 7.5 kilos to 147.5. He subtotaled so far is 205 for his combined squat bench. He weighed in at 74 kilos.
Is it still wet? It's still wet, but it's still wet, but it's on the outside.
Do you have something to drop?
Yeah.
Just chuck some chalk on it.
And you actually need to throw those rags out. Those rags need to be thrown out.
Okay. We all good to start the third round?
Bars loaded.
Okay, bars loaded for Michael, 147.5. After a short break, back to the action, 147.5. Last lift for Michael for today. He's done pretty well.
You ready? Space.
Come on, Mike, drive up.
Down.
That's it. Well done. A 350 kilo total, 352.5. Well done. Load the bar to 152.5. 152.5 for Geoffrey Lewis. 152.5 for his final deadlift. Geoffrey had a pretty good day. Not bad for a Masters. Competing against the Open. Combined subtotal so far, 185. Best deadlift, 140. Second attempt, 147. And now he's going for his best deadlift, 152.5. Come on, Geoffrey, drive it up. Well done, Geoffrey. Awesome. Great competition. A 337.5 total today. Well done, Geoffrey. Load the bar to 207. 207.5 for Thomas. Thomas opened his deadlift campaign at 190. Moved up to 200, now he's putting on another 7.5 to 207.5. Hoping for maybe a 490 plus kilo total. Bars loaded for Thomas. Drive it up.
That's it, come
pull
on.
it up, pull it up.
Come on, Tom.
Don't give up.
Tom.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Woo! Yes.
And that's a good lift. Ends up with a total of 495. A 495 total, well done. Next on the platform, Dominic at 217.5. 217.5. 217.5. Dominic's opening deadlift was 190. Second attempt, 200. Now he's putting on an extra 17.5 kilos. This will give him maybe a 500 kilo total if he gets this. He's aiming for a 500 kilo total. That's... Was it? Okay, 217.5 on the bar for Dominic. It's his last lift. This for a 500 kilo total.
Let's go, Dom!
Come on, Dom.
Let's go, Dom!
82.5, 82.8 kilo body weight.
One dog.
Up. Okay, what do the referees say?
Yeah.
2 whites. It's a 500 kilo total. Okay, load the bar to 245. 245, lifters are advised not to slam the weights into the platform. You must show control of the bar on the descent. 245 on the bar for Tim. Tim opened at 227.5 for his opener. His second attempt was 235, now he's putting on an extra 10. This for a 550 total. Bars loaded, 245. This for a 550 total. Weight in at 82.7. This to go 550. Seconds.
Come on, Tim! Lift it. Come on.
Let's go!
Lock it! Down.
That's a good lift. 550 total, well done Tim. Okay, next on the platform, Will Berkman, 247.5, 247.5. Will opened his deadlift campaign at 220, he then moved to 232.5, now he's putting on 247.5. 247.5. This is for a 550 total. Bars loaded for Tim. Oh, sorry, for Will. Correction for Will. 247.5.
Come on, Will. Keep it close, nice and fast. Up, Will, up.
Lock it.
Wait.
Down.
That's a good lift. And that's a 550 total as well. Well done. Okay, load the bar at 247.5. 247.5 for Daniel Anderson. 247.5 for Daniel. He opened at 230 on his opening deadlift. He selected 242.5 for his second, but he missed it. Now he's moving up to 247.5.
You got it. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. Rip it up. Fast. Speed. Come on.
Come on, Dan.
Come on, Danny, go, go! Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up! Don't give up! Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving! Keep driving! Not happening. Bad luck.
That breaks the platform.
Okay, it's a no lift. Okay, load the bar to 262.5. 262.5. This is a National Open record attempt for Gary Young. And his last lift for the day. I think Gary's got everything. I think he's set records all over the place. This for a massive total. This is a National Open 74 kilo deadlift attempt. Total record. Total record is what? It's not a deadlift record, it's a total record. 262.5, 262.5. He opened his deadlifts with 235. His second attempt was 250. Now he's putting on another 12.5 kilos.
Go, Gary!
This will be a massive total for a 74 kilo lifter who weighed in at 73.4 kilos. And the pass. Come on, Gary. Time to let loose. Big lift. Bad luck. Great attempt. 6:15.5 total for Gary. Well done. Okay, that's the round. That's Group C. Group B.